Hey, what's up everyone? I'm SuperSonicJB, back to more Metaphor ReFantazio for PlayStation 5. So last time we continued playing through more of the game's story, and yeah, Juna ended up joining up our party and everything, and yeah, we explored Luis's ship and all that, and fought some tough enemies. And now continue on, and we're going to continue on more of the game story in today's episode, so we're going to go and get started. Like the video, make sure you hit that like button, as it helps out a lot, and comment, subscribe to my channel. So in today's episode, we're just continuing playing through the game story, and you know, we'll see what happens here. I'm not sure what's going to happen here, but we'll find out, so let's do it. Alright, why does it show my MP, by the way, down there? How's it going, Junk Man? Like, why is it showing all that right now? I don't know. Has it always done that? Maybe it always done that. I never noticed from now on. I'm going in here. Yeah,
Let's go.
Let's go. Whatever, man. Alright. We're gonna have a lot of cutscenes today's video, by the way.
Putting some elixirs away. Be with you in a moment.
It's her again.
Hello, how can I help you? Juna!
Long time no see. Sorry for all of us storming the place.
And you're the one who was at the exhibition.
Right. Now that you all know each other's names, Rella is my older sister.
Say what now?
Adopted sister, that is. Her family took me in. Though don't spread it around. The public doesn't know, and we don't know who tried to exploit it.
It's been forever, Juna. I'm so sorry. I really was planning to meet you after the opening ceremony.
I understand. You were attending to Sanctifex Forden until Brylehaven. But that's wonderful. Such deft social climbing even puts Father's efforts to shame, eh?
Ugh, social climbing. Glad to make your acquaintance. I am Rella Cygnus. I'm a healer. But somehow, I doubt that's why you're here.
Actually, there's something we'd like you to look at.
Where?
The book, yeah.
Where did you get this?
I know it's asking a lot, but could you share anything you know? Without asking too many questions?
I've seen something like this before. I'd never forget. Objectively speaking, the magic involved is a direct inversion of a healing spell, popularly known as a curse.
I suppose that stands to reason.
Pardon the late introduction. I am Hulkenberg, a Knight of the Crown. As you may have guessed, that is the formula to the curse that slew His Royal Highness, the Prince.
Hold on.
The death of His Highness was a tragedy, one I would see repaid in full. As His Royal Guard, 'tis my duty to punish the treasonous snake responsible.
Then surely
Dead, huh?
the man who penned this was Luis.
Look, what happened at the exhibition? We were trying to get closer to Luis. You're a holy woman, so I couldn't ask your forgiveness. But if you could at least understand.
The Lady Joanna's penitence was sincere. To hear her, I thought it must be so. It was Forden who chose such a terrible punishment. That was what scared me.
Oh, Rella.
But I'm a bit relieved. I heard rumors Luis had swept you off your feet and you'd been hanging on his arm since. I worried for you so, Juna. I see now I needn't have given it a second thought.
Of course. I am Joanni Cygnus, and my life is...
Yes, your life is your own, I know. Just make sure you're not causing trouble for everyone else.
Sure.
I suppose this is another dramatic and risky gesture? Like when you ran away from home in a frenzy of passion, declaring you'd take the stage or die trying.
No! Well, sort of. Maybe, yes, but... Oh, you didn't have to put it like that.
I've looked over the formula. From what I can tell, this spell's effects are enduring. As long as the magic's source continues to exist, the effect shall never fade. The trouble is, while most curses simply consume the magic released in the moment's casting, This one is designed to perpetually draw on the magic of the caster.
So as long as Luis lives, it doesn't matter where his victims run and hide. Sounds just like him.
But I'm afraid even if His Highness still lived, I don't think anyone could have broken the curse using this. This formula isn't complete. It's a mere outline, clearly jotted from memory. I couldn't tell you how to lift the curse from this alone.
What? Then...
I'm sorry I couldn't be of any help.
No, you've done plenty. Especially since we're the ones who sprang this on you.
Pardon me, young man.
Yeah,
May I say one last thing?
I
You're a
guess.
friend of hers, aren't you? Please, keep Juna safe.
Yeah,
Of course. I'll do what I can.
that's right. He's looking out for her, you know?
She can be reckless sometimes.
Oh, yeah, I
I'll
know.
be
It's
here for
down.
the foreseeable future. Any friend of Juna is welcome here, so stop by any time you like.
The curse is impossible to break?
Ah,
Did I miss a few?
now what you do?
I've never seen you lot so gloomy.
What do we do now?
The only way left is to take down Luis himself.
The impossibility of that is precisely what led us here, Stroll. And now, we are no further than when we started.
Plenty of assassins have come for Luis, but the king's magic works every time. They all died frozen in agony.
Even if we could fight him properly, do we stand a chance? The man's an unparalleled master of both martial and magic arts.
This might be
I
the
think
end.
we would, yeah.
Still, we have to stop Luis, no matter what. The royal magic's not an absolute shield. It cost Gladel his life. We've just got to maintain the trust we've earned from Luis, and eventually we'll get our chance.
For now, he told us to wait until the race's next task is announced.
Then we'll have to do just that.
I'm pooped from all this brainstorming. I could use a break in the gauntlet runner.
Take Juna out in public, it might attract crowd. We can't risk Luis catching on that we're in the royal capital. At least for today, I'll ask her to stay in the runner away from prying eyes.
Well, I must say I'm impressed. You have enough beds to accommodate this many people.
Yes, as much as they grumble about cramped quarters.
Apologies. 'Tis hardly accommodation worthy of a diva. And I confess the ride itself is often jarring.
We'll wait till she starts riding
At
with
the
us, you
very
know?
least, I'll be happy with a bath. You have a room for that, I trust?
Right this way, my lady.
Well, no point getting reckless now. Let's think about this some more tomorrow.
Alright.
By the way, what have you been doing all this time, Nurse?
Thinking, mostly. Been having a good old ponder ever since I saw Luis's Skyrunner in the air. Always been my dream to fly on wings, you see. Not with any of this magic levitatory. But then in you come with this teleportation. Made me start wondering if there was any bally point at all to my flight theory, what? A long while back, I did a flight experiment to prove my theory was sound. Failed spectacularly, though, and got myself all crunched up in the process. I was still in bed, midway through my convalescence, when they told me I was to be demoted.
So you just gave up?
Hardly. It'll take more than that to stamp out my fires, chum. I've known my place was in the sky since I was a schoolboy. Between us, old boy, my flight theory's complete. Principles are sound and tested. All that's left are the practicals, incorporating it into the gauntlet runner. But ever since that accident, I suppose I've been afraid to move forward with it. Afraid of failure. You and the rest of our merry band are risking your very lives for the prince. And here I sit moping, eh? The way I see it, your teleportation can only take us places we've been. If we want to see new horizons, we'll need to take to the skies. It'll take time.
Still an amazing power ability to
I'll
have.
put my very soul into it. No shortcuts. And when I fly, I'll do it my way.
Heck yeah, like imagine you go somewhere far away for a vacation, like Japan, and you can just teleport right back home. That'd be amazing. You can either add partners to your party from the party. And the bell. Active partnerships. Alright, so at least you still get XP share. That's resting on the run today. I plan to we should concentrate getting our strength back for now. Yeah, I guess so. That time it is.
Sure.
So.
Good night.
Good night. Sleep tight. Don't let the bed bugs bite, you know? Yeah, I literally couldn't do anything but harvest plants when I first sleep. Good time always reading, I guess. But Juna gonna see? Yeah, I figure as much.
Oh,
But keeps having her still time.
you're still awake. What's the matter?
You wanna read with me?
Can't sleep?
Well, that is rather the problem. I'm wide awake. Once we're back tomorrow, I'll sneak the formula back into Luis's room. Even if he suspected us, he'd never work out that we got to the capital and showed it to Rella in a single night. He won't find out about our mission.
Should probably have Juna return any Magla keys we get on that Cherry DS2 just to be safe. Yeah, I guess I'll give them to her later.
You know, I'm a bit surprised. I thought I was fine doing all that infiltration at Luis's place. Turns out I wasn't. Finally having others who know the truth, and having gotten to see my sister, I didn't realize how exhausted I am. And you personally saved me from danger back there. I'm terribly grateful to you. You're lucky, really. I'll have you know I'm rarely this candid. That's the forbidden text you mentioned in Luis's room, is it? I've seen him reading it from time to time. What's it like? Can I read a bit of it?
Reading time.
The prevailing culture of the world is one of freedom in all things. No faith, fealty, or philosophy enforces ideology. All are free to create, and all are free to embrace those creations. This culture's influence spreads throughout the world. It is even said that a song of peace was powerful enough to bring an end to war. Oh, how inspiring. It's hard to imagine that a single song could be so influential. I wonder what the world would be like if a song really could reach all people's hearts. No matter their status or tribe. We Nydia, we're all liars, you know. Everyone told us we were inherently worthless, just a fact of our birth. So I learned some glamours to make myself at least look valuable. This form, it's all just a fancy disguise, really. A gilded mask for the world to admire. Or not. No, do forgive me. That was all lies, lies, lies. I don't think it's necessarily a good idea to reveal yourself entirely, but you should always have the freedom to. If these new powers are to give form to my ideals, I want to create a world where we can appreciate each other's freedom. I'll make sure everyone hears that in my songs, no matter what happens.
Alright, talking to tonight. Heck yeah.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
Surprised it didn't say a new follower available with Juna. I was expecting it to, but it did not. Oh well.
Now, prepare to hear the race's next challenge. Let's find out where our fierce competitors are bound. To recap, the 20 candidates with the current highest approval on the King's Rock will be the only ones to proceed. All others will be disqualified. I'd say the results of the exhibition are sure to have spread by now. Let's have a look at the standings, shall we? In first place, the undisputed winner, bane of sea monsters and savior of the people, our very own Sanctifex Pardon! And the traitor Luis in second, despite not actually being in the race. But in third, we have the warrior monk captain, Master Gidon! Furthermore,
in the end, everyone but Luis is just representing the Sanctus Church.
What's your point? I dare say that's a relief. We'll finally be done with all this chaos. A return to normalcy.
Ha! Normalcy. Funny how it's only the rich who miss how things used to be. But now Count Luis has the people behind him. He'll save the common man.
Yeah,
I doubt that.
Keeping our ears out for a response from Luis's faction. But we do have one standout who's seen a stunning jump in popularity since the exhibition. The lad responsible for exposing the sins of the Sanctoress Joanna. Valiant human slayer. Yes, it's the young Elder.
JB.
Wasn't expecting that one. Nameless to famous in a single night. Just like that, he's in the top 20.
Oi, crier man, where's the windbag? The one what acted all high and mighty over a tiny human head.
Who? Oh, right, that Gladel or something. No sign of him, probably saw the writing on the wall and dropped out.
So it really was all talk then? A disgrace to the Rusan, hiding his inadequacy behind Luis's authority.
But the boy candidate isn't the only one in the spotlight. We've a rising star by the name of Katharina. Some big ideas there,
really?
girl. I hear she plans to put a price on every wealthy head if she takes the throne.
And what's wrong with that? If they're sitting on most of the kingdom's money, they can afford to hire a little extra security every day. Let them sweat it out.
Now here's a surprise. We've got a Mastari candidate still in the running. And my sources say they hail from, well, Virga Island.
A pagan island, but they're filthy barbarians. Besides, nobody could compare to Lord Milo.
The final roundup's actually looking pretty diverse. We're just about ready to announce the next leg of the race.
There goes the bell.
And that's the bell! Thank you for waiting, ladies and gents. It's time to begin the second round of the tournament for the throne! First of all, congratulations to the 20 who have won their places on the King's Rock. You are now officially the winners of the first round. Let's give them a hand!
The person right next to me is literally a chess piece.
Even if he does plan to take over, suppose he's still not eager to play by their rules.
I haven't seen Juna this morning either.
I heard some nobles say she had a job suddenly come up. Better that the audience doesn't see her with us, anyway.
Now, at long last, we are ready to announce their next challenge. This time, the task for the candidates is recovering and offering a divine relic!
What? A relic?
I can't with that helmet, man.
We're happy to explain everything. You'll not want to forget this, so we've arranged for you to hear it from an unforgettable voice. To tell us more, please welcome to the stage our guide, our songstress, the lovely Lady Juna!
Her sudden obligation revealed, I suppose.
chosen heroes. Your next destination is Altabury Heights, the capital of the Principality of Montario. You are to gather there by the deadline, with a divine relic in hand to offer the Sanctus Church. Tragically, there are still heathens in this land who choose to reject sanctism. They care nothing for salvation. They cling to strange idols, calling them divine relics, believing them gifts from their eldritch gods. But their rituals are unstable, and their relics just primitive magic tools. It is time we put an end to this misguided witchery. Take these relics from the pagan's grasp and bring them to the birthplace of sanctism, Altabury Heights in Montario. Please deliver them to their rightful place in God's hands. May all our aspiring heroes be blessed with good fortune and the favor of God. I pray for your success.
Not gonna sing?
Got a real presence before a crowd, doesn't she? Positively plucks at your heart.
Focus, Iceland, focus.
By the deadline of the second round, Altabury will begin the festivities for the autumnal Montario Saints' Day. This two-day event kicks off on Saints' Day Eve, with the main celebrations on the day proper. And this year's event will be historic. His Eminence, Sanctifex Forden, will be personally sealing the collection of the pagan relics. To celebrate, the songstress Juna will be dedicating a ceremonial song. You won't want to miss this, folks. Now, ladies and gentlemen, on my mark, let the second round of the Tournament for the Throne...
They're unabashedly ordering them to steal relics from pagan land now. That's plunder. They would steal our very culture.
That candidate's a Mustari. Small wonder he's so aghast. Forden's stooping to a new low.
What new low?
By and large, the Mustari are a pagan people. Their relics are cultural touchstones, vital to their hearts and faiths. And Forden's just ordered us to loot them as we please.
But in our case, we won't even know what we're doing until Luis gives the order.
Either way, we're bound for Altabury. It's further east. We've a long trip ahead of us.
Oh, my shoulder hurts. I don't care if it's the Crown Theocracy. You'd think they'd ask me a little sooner than the morning of.
Still managed to put on a hell of a show for him. Lady Juna, Count Luis has sent for you. And you lot too, I suppose.
Looks like our
follow you
first
now, or
job's
what?
come in. These men have me running all over. We're back, Lord Luis.
Funny, isn't it? Since the Gladel incident, you've been inseparable from this gang.
Well, one has to keep one's chauffeur in line, don't you think?
Yeah. He's like, I miss you,
You got
Juna.
a gig at the Sanctus Festival. Good on ya.
Thanks. Though I don't know if it's worth celebrating. Seems to me it's to keep Lord Luis in check. Putting me on stage the whole time might keep you from crashing their Saints' Day party.
And if we try anything, they'll use it as an excuse to blacklist you. Just the kind of shite you'd expect from those Sanctist stooges.
You need fear nothing. It is Forden who now stews in his dread. That he seeks the divine relics is common knowledge. But who would simply give up an idol on par with a god's reverence? He has all but commanded that we take it by force. The king's magic ruined his schemes. You humiliated him in the public eye. And in one desperate final grasp for authority, the fool has placed his fate in my hands. Forden's game will soon end. Let us at least give him the finale he deserves.
What are you planning to do?
What? Do you need to hear it repeated? I will give Forden his death.
I can't do that.
Magic.
You'll see soon enough. For now, you need only follow my orders. Your task is to obtain a certain divine relic on my behalf. The artifact in question is a lance known as Dracodios.
Dracodios.
Yes.
The Draco implies something to do with dragons, I presume?
Suffice to say, the lore behind this particular relic intrigues me.
Pretty high stakes,
Cut him off, sorry.
You sure you want this crop of novices on the job?
Looked away at my computer, making sure I was still recording properly, and that I accidentally pressed the button.
Rest assured, my other agents have their own relics I've assigned them to pursue. I've no urgent need for this lance, nor for them, should they fail.
I'll go along and keep an eye on them, shall I? You can bet that if they try and run off with the relic, I'll put a stop to it.
Yeah,
You certainly are attached to them, aren't you?
Well, it's their first formal assignment in your service, after all. I can be your eyes and ears.
Just wants an excuse to be with him, you know?
So be it then. You may act accordingly.
So, my lord, where can we find this fancy lance?
Find your clues elsewhere. You have nothing further from me. Prove you think as well as you fight. May we both find success in the pursuit of our shared vision.
Tour back to the end so far. The only thing we know for sure is that's called Draco Dios. I guess we'll have no chance but to go somewhere else and try to gather some more information. Let's go. Alright, so where exactly do I need to go?
Well met,
Point me direction.
You are
here, do this. I don't know, but some pagan crab in it. Go ask one of them. No, that's me, eh? Have you seen it? Staring on here, someone has seen it. I know about it. I told you, I don't know anything tonight. Kind of crowd me, but there's a stereo too. No bugger off. I think I avoid crowds people, to be honest, but maybe it's worth checking a tavern or something. Okay, it's like.
Alright then.
Does it show on the map where it's at? I mean, I could use the tavern like literally right here. So we'll go inside. So we gotta find those guys with chess pieces on their head, yeah.
Incredulous.
Hey,
I beg your pardon, but you have business.
I'm eating a meal. The customer to tavern not obliged to respond to some unfamiliar fairies. Wow, you Karen! You want to know something? It's common sense to ask some employee for a few discreet. No, I don't. Talk to this lady. Oh, let's play, shall we? Okay. I was going to say a good day to you. Wow, Karen.
Hey, listen.
Shut up, Karen. Alright, I guess this person here. Okay, I'll do something. I have a question. If I'm not sure I'm the best person to ask about that sort of thing. But someone outside was random about just a bit ago. Kind of a hard mask. That must have been upstairs. You know, pretty bothered about it. But Lance seemed like he has something any idea where he went. I believe he mentioned something about taking the boat to the island. So we head towards the coast of the Orcs in the Bazaar. I wouldn't be sad. We're going to catch him. Alright. Like here.
Well met, eh?
Check this out.
I'm a stereo over there. Must be him.
I can't believe this.
Him, yeah.
He would have them all take what they please. This same atrocity all over again. Damn him, and damn his crown theocracy.
He's in quite a state. Though I can hardly blame him, with everyone ordered to ransack his homeland. For now, how to approach him?
They've really crossed the line.
Wait. You're not with the Sanctus Church. One of the few who aren't, it seems.
I don't know much about divine relics, but I know all too well what it's like to see your homeland threatened.
The divine relics are symbols of our faith. More than that, they are the soul of our culture, our history.
Followers of the old native beliefs worship idols that are known to conduct magic, which they call divine relics. But unlike the igniters of modern times, they are primitive in make and function, and often dangerous. So said my studies, at least.
Oh, far from it. Divine relics aren't primitive in the least. That's just Sanctus propaganda. Really, it's the opposite. Most of these relics are powerful beyond belief, and igniters are just our crude imitations of them. If you'd ever seen one yourself, you'd know the difference. They don't call them divine for nothing. With powers like that, they might as well have come from the gods.
You're that songstress. Didn't expect to hear all this from you, after what you said for the crowd.
Well, a job's a job. But as I'm sure you're aware, pagans aren't the only ones oppressed by the church.
You really are well informed. And it sounds like you know something of oppression. Did you perhaps come from the Mage Academy?
Details, darling. I've seen abuse of powers before, and I'd rather not see it again.
The other candidates seem bent on taking relics by any means necessary. But you all seem different.
To be fair, we are looking for one. The only relic we know by name right now is Dracodios.
The Lance of the Dragon God? So that's why you came up to me. I suppose anyone would want our homeland's greatest treasure. The Lance is no secret we're trying to hide. Truly, I hope mainlanders come by the scores to see it. Our village is on an island in the World Tree's embrace, where the Dragon God sleeps. On a clear day, you can see it from this land.
An island across the ocean. You mean Virga Island, then? It is a large island in the inland sea. Most of its inhabitants are Mustari, and it remains the only place in the land where sanctism has not taken root.
I'm not out to abolish sanctism myself. I just don't want everything we believe in to be destroyed.
So that's why you're in this race.
I thought I could change the world. And then I saw the truth. What a fool I was. I've not introduced myself yet, have I? My name is Edeni. Take my advice. Forget about Dracodios. We can't hand it over, and you'll never reach it anyway.
What do you mean?
No ship would carry you there, among the first of many reasons. Even so, it's no place for an outsider. It's time I stopped chasing a fool's dream. I need to face reality. And if you're smart, you'll do the same.
I can't get over that freaking chess piece head, dude.
Well,
Actually, I'm
sounds like
sorry.
Dracodios is on Virga Island somewhere. Is there really no ship passage there? This is the biggest port in the kingdom.
'Tis true. His words reminded me. Thanks to both sea currents and cultural tensions, the only merchant ships passing Virga Island embark from Montario.
But Montario's on the other side of the bloody sea. You can't seriously be suggesting we go there first and then loop back to Virga. We'd never make the deadline.
Then let's ballywell conquer this inland sea ourselves! Ha ha ha!
I was hoping you'd come up with a plan.
I'm on the job!
Perfect timing, man.
You worried about Lady Juna? Actually asking this time, not just prodding.
Shut up.
Tell. You still don't trust them, do you?
How can I? We've only known them for a matter of days. Look, the whole Gladell mess, you really think they're innocent?
Then let's go with them, yeah? Me and you. You do whatever makes sense to you, Del. You know I'll follow wherever you go.
You never could keep your mouth shut, eh?
I had a feeling he was going to upgrade it.
What the?
Wait a second. You're not saying this thing can sail now?
Quite right. While you lot were hobnobbing at old Luis's soiree, I had his runner all to myself. And believe you me, I got quite an eyeful. Came away full of ideas. After all, this girl wasn't designed as a land runner alone. All about modular design, don't you know? Flexible jointage. So I did a bit of tinkering.
But why? We'd not even spoken of the island until moments ago.
Island Schmeiland, milady. Look at the map. What's our shortest route to Ontario, eh? A straight shot through the inland sea.
The man has a point. That never dawned on me.
Besides, I've kept my ears open, what? Here there be monsters and all that rot. You'll need more than a ship for these waters. You'll need a proper sea runner.
Oh, right! Eurus, you weren't at the exhibition, so you wouldn't know. Forden already killed the big sea monster out there. It had a huge head.
Really? Don't tell me you're making the trip in that.
Why are you two here?
Bodyguard duty, Lady Juna. We're along for the ride, especially since you're bound for some remote wild island.
These poor newcomers are working so hard and you still can't trust them. Or is it me you don't trust?
We're here on Master Luis's orders. I'm sure I don't have to outline the pecking order there.
No, exactly.
Or do you have a problem with us being around?
Rather, we're running short on beds.
Oh, don't worry. Dell doesn't take up as much space as me.
Oh, belt up. Besides, you really expect this rust bucket to survive a night at sea?
If you don't like it, leave. Nobody's forcing you to come.
Looks like we're crewmates then. Not unlike a sea voyage for a bit of fun, yeah?
This is a fine mess. Wasn't expecting them along. What do you think their angle is?
They probably suspect us.
I agree. We definitely crossed a line with the whole Gladel incident.
Suppose that's that, eh? I'll do a last check on her amphibials and make sure she's shipshape. Give me a shout when you're ready.
Alright. I guess before you set off or whatever, you get like one last chance to like walk around, maybe like go to the stores and all that crap.
Ready to depart?
Good near us. I'm good. Stay up for new lands. Heck yeah, man. Good God, man.
Wonder how many days away it is.
I don't know. Day 3, I guess. 3 days. 3 nights at sea, huh? I hope Stroll can handle it. June and her teeth runs and her side tendons may be high. Nothing doing.
Tally-ho then!
Jolly good. Rest your, get through these waves and Virga Island gently as we can be attacked. Let's do it, man.
Tis actually moving. A fine effort.
Was it ever in doubt? You're the master at the helm, my dear.
Virga Island, eh? Well, I can say it's wholly foreign to me.
Tis a land within an archipelago where many Mustari live. I've heard their faith involves a special maiden of some kind.
How have they managed to avoid the church's influence? I doubt they've the manpower or arms to fend off the crown theocracy.
There's something there that could overturn history, as the Sanctists tell it. Something so damning they couldn't even afford their soldiers seeing it. So the rumors say, at least. Might just be a conspiracy theory.
As for this dragon god's lance, we shall need to negotiate.
If negotiations are even on the table.
Why all the fuss? Just kill them and take it.
Nothing else works, yeah? Keep it simple.
It's always kill, kill, kill with you two.
Nay, well, Lord Luis's orders. Don't need to tell you, do I?
Yet you'd impugn Count Luis's reputation with wanton massacre. Simple, was it?
Ugh, give it a rest. Are we there yet?
Hard to talk strategy with those two hanging around.
Alright.
Ladies and gentlemen, feast your ears on this! The elder boy candidate seems to have crossed the channel to the island! On a gauntlet runner, too!
Is he alright?
Where do you hear this from?
They say the waters are clear of monsters now, but...
If he made it, that means my husband can go out fishing again, doesn't it?
I have to say, I expected at least one daredevil to try plowing straight through the inner sea, but I never thought it'd be that boy.
That's the same lad who exposed that lady from Martira, isn't it? He's not bad.
But Virga Island's infamous people. Treacherous! Even the Crown Theocracy struggled with them for years. So how will this shake out? The festivities have just begun.
Heck yeah.
The Gauntlet Runner takes to the water in its new form, setting out to the wide open sea. Their destination, Virga Island, an enigmatic foreign land that not even the long arm of Sanctism can reach. Not all present now would count themselves as allies. Will this prove difficult, or something else entirely?
I don't know, we'll see.
Hear us, speakers!
Speaking of, come in. Oh. You guys rock on. You guys been here playing out my deck. If you're really ask him, Tampons, I'll stop if you slip overboard. No, so be careful. Ha 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 ha! Let's see, I've been running to leave fishing gear on deck. Fish aim to catch me easily. Cool. Okay, so we're doing another colors down. So it made the dump runner livelier. Fishing is
well met.
So Hulkenberg needs some points up here. So yeah, wisdom.
All right.
Yeah, sure. Let's play game. Play
so
game
that's
real
your
fast.
game.
Alright, so maybe your intuitions now. It's a turn I wall. You will do this, go there, and then I will win the game, right? I hope. Over these two beats are playing, they're surrounded. Pursue enemy in front of you and allow yourself to be flanked by allies as a result. And then circle up. Pieces of both left and right, all flanked here. Cancel victory, go in the painter. What's next move?
Alright.
Single point. Grab my piece and concentrate their charges to a single point. It's true, dude. The decent enough forces have to spread thin to surround you. Find the weakest point and enemy's line, you can overcome any disadvantage position. Heck yeah.
Alright.
That's a good thing I chose that option, you know? Alright, so points of wisdom. Alright.
So,
you're gonna fully aware of the importance of maintaining your power, formation, and battle. Correct. Now make your next move. Yeah, sure. Alright. So now it's nighttime then, right?
As the sun dips below the horizon and the stars begin to reflect off the water's surface, the Gauntlet Runner reaches the shore. Lurking below the surface, in the black and fathomless deep, are the eager eyes of predatory hunters. But the party, safe inside their Gauntlet Runner, relaxes from the burdens of their voyage, gazing out over calm waters.
So can I do Hulkenberg's like social link or whatever now? Confidant, whatever the heck you wanna call it, man. Follower thing. It said I had to be on the ship for fingers, so around 3 days from now. We won't watch, so be careful with what you say, okay? Ooh, what you say? That you only meant well. Alright, you're working different outfits.
Got it.
Anything else, you just because it's past time now, think again. Try something, go ahead, see what happens. Can't lose, won't be asking me just by myself be clear. Jeez, man. It's gonna be like that, but okay. Let's do,
oh my.
Do Junis. Oh, it's SuperSonicJB. So we're just in the mood to sing and make sure. It should be nice to have someone to talk to. So, imagination, how could you know? Alright, Juna, tell me what's happening with you, okay? So now I have to find Mystery Tribe's divine relic. Isn't that fabulous? Honest, observe demand would be an understatement. Listen, if we can handle this, then Luis will never acknowledge us. We absolutely must succeed.
Alright.
Let's do this, yeah. Yeah, they do some relic hunting. Aren't you the happy warrior? So enthusiastic in that face of long odds. I'm glad we're on the same page here. Heck yeah. How does this improve my imagination, by the way? Just having another routine to fight alongside you, living in at least what was a lonely place to be, you know? I held my ground this far. If I'm honest, I'm scared the whole time. I had to talk myself into keeping a stiff upper lip, so to say. Being past that, I feel more hope than I ever have. I'm not being alone, and I have faith that we'll save the prince. You know, my imagination increases, June, and I talk about things like that. Yeah. Oh, a bunch of points on imagination. Holy shit, that's a lot, actually. We're almost up to the next rank of that. Alright. stay on blade, tear over your skin, but seeing as you're already at it, why don't we chat a bit longer, okay? Why for your skin exactly, you know? I get like maybe your brain or something, but your skin, I don't know.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
Alright, Idol's Day. Alright, man.
Oh, goodness.
Mugginess is my worst enemy. I don't mind the ocean, but DNC makes my hair 10 times harder to manage, I'm sure. I know exactly what I mean. The salty air makes it so much worse. Hey, Hulkenberg, what do you do with your hair? I find it to see both by swinging a weapon quickly relieves one of the concern over such trifling matters. Speaking of, would you care to spar Juno? I don't think so. I'm quite the wrong person for that. In fact, but tell you what, if I find anyone to help calm with those nuts, I'll see if I can help you find a sparring partner. Yeah, alright, back to moving across the sea now, dude. Yeah, I wonder what it was really be like. I don't know, I'll find out. You're playing chess with pretty much you fight by ear better and you look cozy. More nights are good for more than hunting and whatever. Which you know, most meaning of time to watch already know is a good sharp patches together, yeah.
Hey!
Stroll, okay. Good timing, alright, so yeah, Stroll, I'm saying I'm gonna get some stats up, I guess, here. Start with weapons.
Alright.
Thankfully we don't have to actually watch a cutscene here or whatever, but yeah, we're good. We're not much of a cutscene.
Come look at this!
A lot of going to believe this view. I'm sitting outside. I'm hitting the brakes. Oh, what is it?
The gauntlet runner halts at a sandy hollow that suddenly arises from the sea. The towering seawall. It is not an island or a reef, but a mass of sand expanding below sea level. There is no sign of a water flow. There are many places in Oceania where the laws of nature fail, but here it is especially evident. The surface drops as though it were gouged out. Still, best not to be distracted by the spectacular. Monsters roam the deep, and tales of people being dragged below are not uncommon.
Oh, sure. How many monsters are around here, though? This place is very pretty. Like, I admit, these lots of areas in this are very beautiful. My season's split in two, and just we're standing on the sea floor. It's what Magla anomalies are capable of. It's the same principle that maintains the water sphere in Bridal Haven, but my job is a whole nother level entirely. Are you sure about this? This water ain't about to come down on us, is it? Lad. You can swim? You know how to swim, Basilio? Listen, mate, you keep your nose out of places where it doesn't belong. But there's fish swimming in the wall of water. I've never seen such shiny fish, too. Look at this. Those are fish? Yeah, those are actual fish, man. Like, my god.
Enough.
You're not thinking of spearfishing to this seawall, are you? I'm merely considering how I would secure today's allotment of rations. Oh, brother. She'd eat those weird-looking fish without a second thought. She'd eat anything without a second thought, man. Put that weird luminance defense mechanism. They'd rather they gather together in depths and trying to ward off predators. How so we that they are. They travel together in a group. What does that remind you of? Most use swing bards at every opportunity. It's exhausting. Besides, only natural goes lower on the food chain to seek advantages that compensate for weakness. I'd say those shining scales could work as excellent dyes. Hulkenberg, my girl, be sure to catch some extra. I'll need a few specimens to dissect. As to which I'll catch enough that we shall all dine well. Oh my god. Well, you didn't. The supplies we receive in town more than the earnings. Besides, the sky looks ominous. A storm looks like to be approaching.
I see.
If that is the consonus, then let us head back. I feel not the least bit of regret, I assure you. He's got a point. The sea wall might even collapse in the rain. Or I'll stand and find out.
Alright.
Heck yeah, man. We just got a bunch of points on wisdom earlier. Alright, there we go. See, that one's almost there, dude. You're really close.
Here.
Really close. So here we go. Lab drawing the seawall. Make sure that the glowing fish depicted is true. The life is not. My hand allows. Sorry. Town sea wall drawing. Heck yeah, it's a Maria there.
As the water sparkling in the setting sun begins to lose the light shimmer, the gauntlet runner reaches the calm surface of the reef. Yet the day draws to an end, and all are left to wonder how to spend the evening hours.
I don't know, we'll find out here, I guess. By just hanging out with somebody, getting some points or whatever.
Terrible rain. Twill be a storm soon enough. Can this vessel withstand it?
Let's do it better than me, at least. Suppose we do owe Forden, if only because he handled that sea monster. Closure, etc.
Did we hit a rock out there or something? Back in a mo, I'll go sneak a look outside.
Those fool brothers are still abed, even in this tempest? Bloody Parapus. Almost makes one envy them.
Right, I heard. You aren't too fond of the Parapus. They both had horrible upbringings, those two. But they really do have kind hearts behind the glares. They've risked their lives for mine countless times. One time, I asked what I could do to repay them, and they came over all red-faced. We'd like to hear you sing, Lady Juna. Your voice is awful pretty, Lady Juna.
Is this a joke to you? You think an outcast Uchief is in no position to speak ill of the Paripus?
What? No, I didn't mean...
Bloody hell, how does anyone sleep on this old bucket? You feel that shaking earlier? Huh?
Yeah.
Could cut the air in here with a knife. What were you two on about?
Everyone's life stories, I suppose.
Indeed. Talking about how I dislike the Paripus.
You and the rest of the world. Or do you think you're special?
We don't have to keep dancing around it, do we, Del? Why can't we be straight with them? Just come out with it, yeah? Tell him you still ain't sure that stuff with Glodell was on the level.
If even we're suspicious, there's no way Lord Luis hasn't worked it out already. Not that it matters to me, anyway. Still, I had to make sure, see for myself whether Lady Juna is on our side or not.
Come on, you two.
I bet you that sea monster's still alive.
Ah! Something's out there! Look outside! It's a monster! A great briny beast! Everyone to the deck! Quick!
I knew it! I had a feeling like I bet he didn't kill the monster. What's happening? You know, I'm just sitting here. The technology with the, looks like we're now a monster.
You having a laugh?
Monster probably doing its credit to the fear of the line while you find me.
Seriously.
I can say he's floating rocks, spikes, will top player, hurry up and get to some will ya? I guess I'll go up. That monster's still alive, huh?
What is that thing?
The hell are you doing? This supposed to be you helping those in need. Right, Del!
Now! Hurry!
You alright, Del? You realize this changes nothing. We're still... Don't charge straight at it! We've got the arms. We'll clear him out of the way.
Got it. If we don't kill the thing, we're all sunk.
Don't get used to it.
Yeah! Come on over there!
Now's our chance!
Let's do it then. I guess we're having a boss fight already.
We'll slice up some more of the bastard's legs, stick to the body, and take out what limbs you can. I don't know about you, but I'm not dying today. Let's get this over with.
If this keeps up, the runner's wrecked. Can we get those giant legs?
All party members are in battle. Press L1 to access the order view. This like party. This members that choose one. Okay. Good now. We're just. Let's do this, I guess.
Critical hit. Heisman's a real
Critical. Okay, wait. We're just doing one at a time here. Okay.
Burn!
I'll show you. Gale!
Just now, I guess.
I shall no holding back.
Control.
Right on time.
Cracking.
Very nice.
A little easier on us.
Beam merchant.
All he's got though right now is just
let's come forth. Royal
crit though. That's very nice.
Nice.
I only got lucky because of some crits, man. Then I got crit right back. Alright, we're good. We're good. We got a second chugging. Okay.
Fast dancer.
There we go.
Raging fire.
Down, I guess.
Are you prepared? Hack and slash.
Here's for now.
Face
Not
me.
quite. This might though. Let's go. You ain't so bad, human. Maybe this wasn't that sea monster. Maybe it's just another monster in general. Alright.
To ever greater heights.
Heck yeah, man. Heck yeah. Reach level 41 to hero here. Very nice.
I admit,
even up.
Power can
Steady
be
effort
so
is key.
intoxicating.
Very nice indeed. Alright. We beat him.
We overcame it somehow.
I can't believe this. There are still monsters out here. Forden lied. He lied to everybody.
Either he lied, or he didn't know. Maybe the humans are spreading faster than anyone expected.
Oh, first time we've seen you lot really cut loose. That sure was magic, even with no igniters. Guess that's the kind of power that kills humans. And you can do it too, Lady Juna.
Well, I picked it up from him. You know I've a knack for improvising, love. But we'd never have gotten through this without you two helping us. Thank you.
Figured they weren't really bad guys.
You too, Fidelio.
Don't mention it. Wouldn't have survived otherwise.
Wait, something's amiss. I still hear water flowing, but it's coming from inside the runner.
Blast! We're dipping awfully low. Getting a bit soggy in here, chums.
Hold on, we're sinking. You've got to be kidding.
Bail the water! You two, help us!
What? You can't just order us. Oh, this bloody rust bucket.
Alright then.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
Alright, dude. Next day. At least we got the gauntlet back in the running. That was a long day yesterday. I'm glad to see another morning. We're happy to survive, and we are so flow back there, bailing all that water out. It seemed that my poor back was a casualty of the incident. Really came through in a pinch, I must say. It's all thanks to you that my dear girl is one safe. You must repay those old bones of yours for your
You're right.
service. We must, yeah. To treat me a day off would give it some brothers. So let's lighten up a bit too. So how about it, darlings? Let's take a day to just relax and watch the ocean, okay? Darlings. Alright. Darling, are you Zero too? Are you Sabando from Dragon Quest? Alright.
Come on.
Thank everyone for everything. Nice. Enjoy it. And a little more, okay.
Sam!
Let's talk, man. Talk with me. I'm here to keep in line now, sure. top side would be it. Hey, Del Sol, yeah. Are we gonna unlock a new thing here?
Sam?
Nothing to say to you, Del, since I'm happy to drop shot around you unless I got something worth talking about. Well, actually, there's one thing. Thanks for saving my brother. Couldn't let that go unsaid. Still, it's a miracle. Some weird shit. Yeah, I know, right? I mean, why the hell is it so small? Keep shaking and creaking like it's about to fall apart. With a bigger path, you could just slam into a sea beast head on, huh?
Maybe.
I mean, to be fair, are you even going to make it to Virga Island?
Got it.
Probably be fine. It'll be fine. Probably, yeah. Maybe, you know, it's 50-50. What do you mean, probably? Releases runners like this one, even when it's flying as smooth as you like. I can plop down into beds and sprawl out easy, not so much on this ship. Heard stories from those sailor lads. Those seas are connected to hell, I say. Sounds like suspicious talk to me, but there was a monster yesterday. I was waiting. See, there was a white crest waves out there in the distance. That means the ocean currents going to be a swirling of a storm around out there. Yeah, it's a portal to hell, got to be, and that means monsters are probably crawling out there even now, like giving any man the shivers. I should have done more swimming practice. Del warned me. He always read about that sort of thing.
Well,
I really trust him. Seems he needs to trust him a lot. Well, Del's the boss here. You keep your mouth shut about me being Sarah the Ocean. Got it?
Yeah.
Just, you know, bribed to shut you up or anything, but here, take it as you like. It's a therapist charm. Cool, thanks, man. White Sand Rose. It was glowing too. Just say it's a good thing to have on you. Everyone in my hometown could tell you that. But this one here's the novelty shop knockoff, of course. Used to have a real one, but I lost track of it after some like dug gave to me, and when I was younger, it was smaller than that one. I can still remember how happy I was to get it. Got around. Are we making soon? Not one word of this Del, not about the drama, not about me. You step out of line, I'm going straight to Lord Luis. Take it easy there. Whoa, just take it easy, man.
As the clear surface gives way to the glassy ink of darkness, the gauntlet runner reaches a remote island. The party gets a good night's rest, grateful for the still land that does not sway them at its whims.
So, like, tomorrow, do we do something else and then make it to the island, or what? I don't know, I'll find out.
What to pick?
Finally, I done spending our nights at sea.
Hey!
So, let's talk. Alright, look for something to do? Was there sharp? Alright, so, sure, imagination, establish control, yeah. How is this supposed to improve our imagination? Oh, whatever. But there a tree out the spirit, divine relic, all while those two loose sunwings, struck tonight. Are removed, we put ourselves in a difficult situation this time. The one thing we could simply offer our bribe or talk some sense in them. Those brothers are dialed and will votes for Luis. Or like called, they're generally see Luis as some sort of hero. What do you think of our dear Count? He's a revolutionary, I don't know, in our own violent way. I suppose really come to wax I didn't know what to say there, man. Well, he's a vicious spot who keeps all those posts and whatever your definition of hero would be. Okay, I'm just trying to skip through this. Is because I don't know.
Alright.
I didn't get enough there, but whatever. It's alright though. That's a push on imagination. That's going to see. Or you push out me some more. Heck yeah, man. A nice little chit chat, you know. Alright.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
So, like, do we do anything else here, or are we just arriving there today?
Luis has sent an emissary to Virga Island.
As reported by a crier, it's the elder boy who brought Joanna to the judging.
So he stands with Luis, then. No doubt he seeks Dracodius.
A gambit to steal the public's gaze, perhaps. Taking a prize from the only land beyond the church's reach. Laughable. The reason we leave those barbarians alone is that we've nothing to gain from them. Your Eminence?
Merely a passing thought.
Let him chase the lance. It changes nothing. With the dawn of Saints' Day, your Eminence's authority will be unshakable as the mountains.
As long as we tell the public that these divine relics truly originated in Sanctism, yes, that should do. The candidates gathered at the Saints' Day festival will be under the protection of the King's magic. Some of them may use that as a shield to sow violence and discord.
I am aware, Your Eminence. Please, leave everything to your humble servant.
Wow.
Oh-ho!
So our sojourn at sea will come to an end today. We should arrive at around any time. We must make preparations to berth beforehand. The weather will be hot and humid. I'd hope that we could just hop and grab the lance and pop right back out. You know, if I said I didn't wish to see him, but we'd best prepare for the long stay. It's infamously insular and closed off. Welcome, that'll be a warm one. Maybe I should take a nice cold shower before we arrive. We don't even know there'll be real inns there for us to stay. It's like when fairies take showers, like I don't know. Instead of why are they taking a shower instead of a bath? I don't know. It feels like you're gonna like. Are you on the floor? Because you can't be flying in that water, right? I don't know. They probably can. It's really
the threat of the sea monster. The party rides the currents of the inland sea to their destination, Virga Island. Virga is a word given to the island by the mainland, meaning uncivilized. But its inhabitants give this name no purchase. Put another way, we are trespassers from a country that has unilaterally regarded the islanders as heretics. To forget this is to invite pointless conflict. As though it knows it is unwelcome, the Gauntlet Runner glides silently onto the island's less populated rear shore.
Heck yeah. New area.
I can't take this heat. It's enough to cook a man alive.
All my air fur is stuck together.
Do we really have to go this way? There was a beautiful beach just over there.
Chin up now, milady. Easy to get a good backstab when you're coming up behind them, see?
There will be no stabbing, back or otherwise. Honestly.
It's at least true that coming at them head-on would only alarm them. First, we need to find out where this lance is.
You can bet the runner won't be spotted here, eh? Got the wide ocean on all sides. The old girl's not exactly unscathed from the beastie's clutches, so I'll stay back for a spot of repairs. Good luck on the lance hunt, what?
Who's there? Are you from the outside?
What's wrong?
Haha, very funny, Gallica.
Very funny, Gallica.
I couldn't tell any jokes, I think.
All that salt air gets your head. Our chances out here already aren't looking too good.
So, how do we find this lance?
Ideally, we blend in with the locals, gather information. But if they really are all Mustari, that might be a bit tricky. Let's see. To start with, we could try staying hidden and observing the village from afar.
Sounds like a right hassle. How many days would you have us playing hide and seek?
Fair point. How long can we actually stay on this island?
Well, given the deadline for arriving in Altabury, it would be best to get the lance and leave by September the 5th.
The sooner we're out of here, the better. Let's go.
All right, then.
Hey, does this place look familiar to you?
We may be a bit lost.
You're kidding! We can't afford to get lost on some godforsaken island! This is a disaster! Oh, I'm sweating through my outfit! And these weird bugs. I've had enough!
What I give for a snack and a cold tub to dunk me head in.
What are you doing your morning routine? No, stop!
Every little complaint. You are not the only ones enduring this trek.
Quiet a moment. Running water nearby. Sounds like an open space. Could be a natural spring of some kind.
What? Really? Let's head that way.
Phew. I suppose we might as well if we're lost.
His ears are amazing, dude. Ooh.
It's drinkable. Much clearer than the capital's water, too.
Oh, brilliant. I could use a dip to get the salt off me.
On.
Who are you? Can you hear me? Then surely you must be a messenger of the dragon god.
Is something amiss?
I'm imagining things.
Could it be a villager?
You must be the...
Priestess!
Hey, Del, let's go.
Mainlanders! You're not of this island!
Wait, listen!
Seize them!
You're a fairy. I'm sure you can fit through that, right?
Behave yourselves. Now, you're a candidate for the throne, are you not? He had to steal Dracodios, no doubt. And not content with that, you befouled the priestess's cleansing pool. We need hear nothing further. You shall all be executed.
Fastest trial I've had.
Calm down. First off, you can't kill a candidate. Have you not heard of the king's magic?
You beg for your life in vain, wretch.
Hail, I'm told the priestess is ready.
Accept your fate. You're not getting out either way.
What do we do now?
It seems the brothers have fled. Perhaps they've gone to report to Neurus.
I doubt it. Those thugs are here for the lance alone. They care nothing for us.
We can work with that.
Yeah,
Can't return without the lance anyway.
Wow.
But I'd rather see if we can break ourselves out instead of counting on them to save us.
By the way, anyone else find it strange that they recognized a candidate at a glance? I wasn't expecting news to travel this far.
Probably my fault, I'm afraid.
Yeah, right, it's your time.
They had a lot of questions, and they weren't gentle about asking.
The voice.
Well, fancy meeting you here.
You're that
Crier.
Sanctus Crier.
I was hoping the word of the Crown Theocracy might be worth something here. Turns out, they prefer chains to questions.
But why are you here?
Why else? I heard some helpless, boneheaded twit of a candidate crossed the waters to Virga Island, so I naturally had to follow. I'd thought stowing away on that Mastari candidate ship might get me safely on the island, and, well...
And now who's the helpless twit? This is ridiculous! Why would a crier go to such lengths anyway?
Seemed as good an opportunity as any. I wanted a peek behind the Sanctus curtain, see what the truth really is. For now, we may as well be patient. You'll have your opening soon enough. The people here, well, you'll find they aren't as monolithic as they'd like.
Can't you just use your powers and cut the rope? That's go surrounding and just like break the door down or whatever, gate, I don't know.
Have you heard? The Sanctus Church has ordered its adherents to seize all divine relics.
Those zealots go too far. Surely this must be the reason for the dragon god's wrath.
Don't be alarmed, everyone. Please remain calm. Master Edeni, there are trespassers upon our island, from ships other than the trade vessels. But we have already captured them. Reportedly, one is a candidate, and one is a crier from the Sanctus Church. They seek Dracodios, the lance of the dragon god. Until now, the Church has hesitated to intrude in our homeland. We can only assume they are making their move.
I knew it. They think they're untouchable. No offense is beneath them.
That damned Borden. He's not just after our relics. He would silence us forever.
Master Edeni, put them to death! Let us see justice served!
Wait! Our captives have done nothing to hurt any of the islanders.
Why do you hesitate? If they would pervert our dearest beliefs, then they deserve only to be sacrificed. Our livestock are all maddened by disease, our seas are infested with grotesque horrors, and now even our fields lie dead and fallow. The dragon god must be appeased, else we shall never survive his wrath. It has been our way since time immemorial. When disaster strikes, we offer a sacrifice to the dragon god that he might ease our woes. It is the most basic of our teachings.
Everyone calm down. All this talk of justice, of sacrifice.
Master Edeni, would you see us repeat the tragedy of the past? With all respect, you abandoned your chase for the throne. You returned to your rightful home. Surely you have accepted that our traditions are the only way. Because of your indecision, because you faltered in your faith to the dragon god, your father and mother both.
I will have silence!
Master Edeni, please! The sacrifice! We cannot simply suffer in silence!
My brother, do not fear. I have just purified myself for the spring. I'm ready to serve as our people's sacrifice.
Yufa.
I am a priestess. I have known from birth that my life's greatest impact would be as an offering to the dragon god. Indeed, it brings me great pride. I can serve my village in a way the priestesses in times of peace could not. If our island might be saved, I will gladly give my life for it.
Oh, bless you, Priestess Yufa. We will not forget your sacrifice.
This will surely appease the dragon god. You are our last hope.
Priestess Yufa, our salvation, our future!
Prepare the ship. I will accompany her to the altar in the Dragon Temple, where Dracodios rests.
Dragon Temple, okay. You mean Hitman? Like, go to the Dragon Temple. What? Texas
You catch that?
Color too.
The Dragon Temple. Sounds like that's where we'll find our lads. I did a bit of reading on Virga Island once. Army reports say it's surrounded by an archipelago, otherwise uninhabited. And one of them islands is nothing but a massive temple. Not another soul on them. Strange lot, these pagans. Gotta be bloody stupid to build your big important temple out where nobody can get to it.
Could be. Or maybe they weren't the ones who built it. Either way, we'll need a ship.
Sounds like we better hurry and bail our new crewmates out. All this stink in the square probably means less guards on duty.
Ugh.
Come on, Del, we can't leave him high and dry. The fair lady Juna likes him, don't she?
And the fair lady's the only one we have to rescue.
Awful cold, Del.
Not getting attached now, are you? You knew going in they might be our traitors. Look, you want to work together, then let me do the thinking, right? I've got all this under control. Oh.
Hey, Del, you're not still hurting from the sea battle, are you?
I'm fine. We'll wait till nightfall. Shadowy business, all this.
A lot of cutscenes in today's episode, like I said. I don't know how long this video is going to be, though.
Lady Juna. Let's get those bindings off. Easy does it now.
How did they get inside?
Calm down, you amateurs.
Oh, thanks. I'd hoped you'd come back for us.
We know where the lance is. Let's move.
Wait, aren't you going to untie the others?
We're your bodyguards, not theirs.
What? Since when do you follow orders to the letter?
I've already told you we can't trust these people, and now it's clear we can't even trust them to protect you.
He did a fine enough job saving your life out at sea.
Del!
He's one of us now. Lord Luis gave him direct personal orders, and you'd still leave him to die. I I promised Lord Luis I'd keep an eye on him too. If you get him killed, I'm the one who's failed.
Hear, hear. 3 appropriately stealthy cheers for cooperation. And I'd be very much obliged if some generous spirit could get me untied too.
Ugh, better to let a church leech rot. You're annoying, and you talk too much.
Haha, I get that a lot. Funny thing though, I get more chatty the more distress I'm in, and I'm quite beside myself here.
We could just shut him up permanently.
No, Del. We don't want to leave a mess. If things get dicey, we've got some meat shields at the least, eh? Gonna need all the manpower we can get if we want that lance.
Is the lance somewhere dangerous?
Well, about that. Turns out this dragon god might be a bit more real than we thought, and more bent out of shape.
They're sacrificing some village lass to it, and the crowd was scared stiff besides. We can't rule out that this dragon's more than a folktale.
So we're to face a dragon? Well, that's just lovely. Untie everyone this instant. Or do you fancy better chances with fewer swords?
Oh, fine, I get it. Just give me a second. Oi, kid. Don't make me regret this.
Count on it.
Cheeky one, aren't you? Just don't get yourself killed, pup. Fine, just get over here and I'll let you loose. Oh, you're going last.
Yeah.
Considering the size of the island, there's only the one settlement. The chief's young, too, goes by Edeni or something.
Edeni? Was he not the Mustari candidate we met before? I'd no idea he was this island's ruler.
He and the sacrificial maiden are headed for the temple on one of the deserted islands. That's where we find the lance. Oh, and the girl marked for death is his sister.
His own sister?
Something about appeasing the dragon god's anger. All these islanders worship it, and they say the calamities come from its fury.
Is that true?
Course not. Just don't know whether all this superstition is rooted around an actual dragon or a made-up one.
Fair point. I'm curious about this Draco Dios being a divine relic myself. If it was found in that temple, then the temple's probably an ancient ruin. Might be the perfect den for a dragon.
Should this creature exist, mortal sacrifice is beyond all reason. No torment is worth taking an innocent life for.
Oh, that's rich from a fallen knight. You think nobody makes sacrifices out there in the real world? Or is all that below you, eh? You ask me, I say at least these people are doing what needs to be done.
Huh, fair enough. Though it would seem beyond the pale, it is not our scale of morality that measures them.
Yet I refuse to stand idly by while innocent lives are at stake.
Who cares about what they do with their lives? We're here for the lance. Got enough problems without you trying to fix theirs.
These people offer up their very lives for peace. They'd only ever told me these lands were wild and uncivilized, but it's like seeing sanctism reflected in a mirror.
We'll get the spear, of course, but we won't let anyone die. That should be good enough. We've been saying it since the beginning. We help anyone in need, no exceptions. Right, my friend?
Yeah, of course.
That settles it.
Indeed. 'Tis the path we've chosen. Let us withdraw to the Sea Runner first. It shall bear us across the waters to this temple island.
Go on. Give them a chance.
He's like, huh. Damn.
Please, help my sister.
Wait, he's...
Please help. My sister, Yufa. The temple, full of makla.
Pull yourself together, man. So, he's barely breathing.
Did he just say Magla? I wonder what happened.
We need to get him to the Gauntlet Runner. No, 'tis too deep a wound for its capabilities. To the village, then.
What, are you mad? You just broke yourselves out of that damned place.
We cannot leave him to die.
I don't understand you lot.
No, this could work out for us. He's the island's chief, right? If we save his life, the whole village might come around on us.
What are you talking about? We already know where the lance is. All we have to do now is take it.
And how about this? I'll follow him because I'm assigned to keep an eye on him. And you have to keep an eye on me because you're my bodyguards.
Fine. Be my guest. But if it comes down to you or the lance, you know I'll have to take the lance.
Oh, brother.
Whatever happens, I can't trust anyone but my family. And my Lord Luis.
Well, Batlin, looks like you'll have to repay the favor a bit earlier than expected. Go tell Neurus what's going on. To be honest, it's possible we won't make it back.
Getting a bit messy, this. Not that I mind. Consider the favor returned. The gauntlet runner's just further down, right?
Right.
Yeah.
We'll carry this man back to the village. Give me a hand.
I stop the video as soon as I get a chance to save, man. There's so many times in this game where, like, you just can't really get a chance to save, you know?
Where am I?
Chief!
I'm still alive. You're in one of my spare rooms at the inn.
You see, these people brought you here.
Wonders never cease. It's you. But you were being hunted. How did you manage to return safely?
2 of my companions acted as decoys to draw the soldiers away. That was all it took for us to sneak in.
Chief, what happened? Where is your sister?
We made it to the temple, but the air was thick with magla. Some of the island's beasts have turned feral.
You mean the melancholia set in?
They made short work of our guards. Yufa and I were separated. I was the only one who fled to the sea.
My word. Then we need to gather more troops. If we don't act, the ritual...
No. Our soldiers cannot stand against those horrors. We'd only be sending more to their deaths.
But...
Then we can do the honors. We've our own reasons to see the lance, and such monsters do not frighten us. But there's something I need to ask you first. Assuming we find your sister, what would you have us do with her? Are we ensuring you complete the sacrificial ritual? Or are we bringing her back?
Please, bring her home. When we left for the Temple Island, I'd intended to let Yufa escape. But when I saw no fear or hesitation in her eyes, I faltered. That's when I realized. It's not just the fate of the island that we've placed on her shoulders. She's been trying to bear all our fears and anxieties. Her life is in your hands. Even if her sacrifice would save us, I don't care. Please, save her from the curse we've placed on her.
Well said. Spoken like a true leader. Leave it to us. I pledge we will see her safely returned. You've no objections, I trust, Captain?
Yes.
No objections.
Let's get her back.
Right. We're not in the business of abandoning people.
Right. We'll save your sister. In return, though, would you be willing to lend us Dracodios?
So be it.
What? That is the very symbol of our faith!
If they've the strength to overcome the Templars' trials, then they could have already taken the lance for themselves. Yet still they seek permission. I trust them. It seems like they really do believe in what they say.
But they're not like us. They're outsiders.
It doesn't matter what tribe they are. They're people just like us. If the race on the mainland taught me anything, it's that.
Wait, it'll take more than a day to save her, right? Not to be morbid, but will your sister survive that long?
She knows those halls better than I do. If she's found a safe enough chamber, she can stay out of sight. And I made sure to bring food to the temple when we left. She could survive for even 4 weeks. Yufa is a priestess. She knows her life is too valuable to the ritual not to keep going. Your offenses will be pardoned. Anything you need, I'll try to provide. So please, save Yufa.
Okay.
Well, glad we talked our way out of being thrown back in a cell. This place is rather cozy, especially compared to a prison.
To be free of the bugs is its own comfort.
Wait, weren't you staying in Broilhaven? What kind of rundown hovels do you board in?
Finally, we may come and go as we please. Even if we must bow to Luis's whim, we need not draw the same ire.
I know, right? But lifting the prince's curse will only be the beginning. The public has to recognize him as the rightful king too.
Considering the road ahead, it might do to help as many people as we can while we hunt the Lance. And ideally, keep the other candidates in check too.
All done with negotiations, are ya?
I don't know what we'd do without you. It's amazing how you can lead those guards on such a long chase and turn up none the worse for wear.
Ha! No one alive can catch a couple of platypus lads in the woods.
Our job's to get the Lance. I assume that hasn't changed? Then nothing else matters.
Well then, let's lay out our situation. Our destination is the Dragon Temple, built on a nearby deserted island. Once there, we search the temple for the divine relic, Dracodios. And while we're in there, we'll also be looking for the village priestess, Yufa.
The hell we will. I thought we made it clear we were here for the...
According to Edeni, the Lance's actual place in the temple is a close-guarded secret, known only to the priestess herself.
Never simple, is it?
We've got two problems to worry about. Firstly, by now, the temple's positively awash with melancholia. We should expect monsters, and lots of them. And secondly, there is a possibility that this dragon god of theirs is an actual living, and therefore angry, dragon.
Hope we don't have a battle like that ahead of us. But we'd better make sure we don't lose if we do.
And be quick about it, yeah? If you miss your deadline, Lord Luis will assume you're all traitors.
That puts our deadline in 17 days. Beyond that, we can't say if the priestess would survive.
Your pardon? You all, you're going to save Priestess Yufa?
Wouldn't have to if you hadn't sent her to die.
Yes, I know. You're exactly right. But you have to understand, not everyone here wanted sacrifice. To see a girl her age going willingly to die. She's as young as my own child. It's not right. So please.
We will see the girl safely home. You have our word.
It's a strange irony. We came only for the Lance, but even that pursuit has earned us a chance to save a life.
Oddly familiar. You sought me intent on capture, and instead convinced me to join you. You have a knack for opening doors others have closed.
Heck yeah.
Well, let's get some rest for tomorrow. Getting lost in the wild and captured by soldiers really takes it out of you.
Alright then.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
Alright, hopefully we get a chance to save the game and all that, and just plan out what we can do. Free walk down which one halfway.
We got it prepped.
Talk about what we need in the islands first, and we're ready to go on our eastern beach of the island. Okay. Yeah. Alright, we're gonna go and save end the gameplay here for now, guys. So, thank you all so much for watching. And if you hit the like button and comment, subscribe to my channel. Until next time, bye guys.